Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very special episode at the Green Table. Many of you own lots of pipes. Everyone knows a lot about of pipe smoking, but let me tell you something. You were blatantly wrong about everything. About 40 years ago, the biggest innovation in pipe smoking has been made. It has been put on the market, and it had disappeared. I don't know why though. Maybe the large pipe makers had a conspiracy going to get rid of this very special item I'm going to show you today. In case you haven't seen it, here we go. Ta-da! What you see here is the Harlekin pipe. And as the maker claims, the biggest innovation in pipe smoking for over 20 years. From the look of it, I would say it's from the 70s or 80s. I'm not sure about this kind of packaging. What do you say? So it reads Harlekin. Cooler, drier, and cleaner smoke. Here is a description of the pipe itself. It has a... So here we go. A nylon cooler, a wool filter, a cooling and condensation chamber, the Ölverschluss. I would translate this as an oil fitting, oil sealing. Verschluss would mean a lock or closing, but this doesn't appear to be the right word. Looks more like a tube. The mouthpiece made out of nylon, and it's unbreakable. Patent. You see, 3 shapes were available. I think my shape is a 510, although it doesn't look exactly like that. The logo, open here, is an elephant standing on a pipe. I have no clue who might be the maker of this. The filter pipe for connoisseurs, I will translate it. So give me a second and I will open up the box and show you the pipe. So yeah, here we go. Plastic shank with a structured surface. It reads Harlekin on top. The mouthpiece itself, which can't be detached from the shank, is smooth nylon. From the looks, it almost looks like vulcanite or something. Very smooth surface. The head is briar. It has no visible fills. That's good. Maybe this one. No, it doesn't seem to be a fill. And a metal band. It has some kind of chamber coating, but very slightly applied. There's no thick crust or something like on some modern pipes. And when I hold it into the light, yeah. You see the draft hole with the metal ring around is directly in the bottom of the chamber, which should be the perfect place for a draft hole. Yeah, let's disassemble the pipe. Give me another second. So back again. You see the head and the tenon. This is no 9mm tenon and it's neither 6mm. So it's 7 or 8. None of my filters fits in there. Maybe some balsa wood will do the trick. This is the filter it came with. And you are right, it looks almost exactly like a rolled up pipe cleaner. So it's not a bad idea at all, because every pipe smoker should have pipe cleaners at hand. To roll them up and use them as filters is not a bad idea if you ask me. Very economic. Yeah, the shank and the mouthpiece, they are not detachable. It bears the tiny elephant logo. It's hollow inside. Here we don't see it. And there's this tube inside that is labeled Ölverschluss. So I guess this device should prevent liquids or moisture to entering the mouthpiece in the end. The pipe is very lightweight because, of course, well, plastic, and it's rather head heavy, so it drags down on the front because prior metal. This is just a plastic bit. Yeah, it also came with a description, and there are pictures showing how to roll up the wool on the wire, and there should have been a device where you can wrap this around, and with this device, which is depicted here, you should be able to clean both parts of the pipe. But unfortunately, this pipe came without this device. It also was the last pipe available. The seller told me that they sold like crazy back in the day, but unfortunately I don't know how old this is. But it also came with a superb description of the whole thing, and I think I will read it to you guys. Give me 1 second. So here we go. This is the biggest pipe novelty for 20 years. The ingenious construction of the Harlekin has made possible a direct attachment of the shank stem to the pipe bowl, thus making the pipe practically unbreakable. The frequently occurring ruptures of shanks and tenons have thereby been totally eliminated. I don't know how often this really happens, or really has happened. And I think opening up your pipe while the pipe is still hot is one of the biggest problems. Or maybe bad briar, poor drilling. It happened once to me, and I smoked for several years. I'm not sure how often does this happen to you, that the shank really breaks. The tenons sometimes come off, especially with certain brands, they have their problems there, but that's actually no big deal. Glue them back in and let's go. So, I read on. Further, the Harlekin incorporates a non-surpassed cleaning and cooling system. Thanks to the exceedingly spacious smoke chamber, an efficient cooling of the smoke is obtained. In a channel, there is space for a spiral cotton filter, giving the smoke a turbulence effect upon its passing through the filter. Technically, this means that a double cleaning effect at the same time cooling of the smoke is achieved. Yeah, and they give you a full guarantee for any faults in production. So yeah, yet another system pipe. Haven't smoked it yet, so I can't tell you anything. Having a long emptied hollow chamber in the pipe is surely a good idea. I don't know how the filter will work. But yeah, the bits and pieces coming through there will surely be collected by this. Don't know of nicotine filtering effect. As I said, maybe I'll cut a piece of balsa together and put it in. Yeah, give me 1 second to show you the pipe again when it's assembled. So, back at it again. As you see, an elegant Dublinesque like appearance. Bit has the correct size. Very lightweight, a bit heavy on the head, as I said before. Looks elegant, looks like a good clencher. Cool design. Nothing wrong with that. So, gentlemen, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. See you next time. Cheers.